Welcome everybody to a look at a brand new Eureka release, and it is 1994's From Beijing with Love. So this is co-directed by Stephen Chow, who also did Kung Fu Hustle, as well as Lik-Chi, who I've not seen anything else from before. And yeah, it's a spy parody clocking in at 82 minutes long. Stars Stephen Chow in the lead role, also seen him only as an actor in Kung Fu Hustle. And also stars Kar-Ying, who was in Crime Story the year before this. So after a giant dinosaur skull is stolen, the head of the Chinese secret police decides to assign the case to the force's most incompetent reject, a rural butcher who stands around all day drinking martinis, shaken, not stirred. With a trunk load of insanely useless gadgets and a contact who constantly tries to kill him, the young agent must locate the skull and find out just what is going on here. So if the title wasn't a giveaway, then that this is a James Bond parody film, then the plot itself would be, as this parodies numerous elements from that series, be it the score, the title sequence, the ridiculous gadgets, and the general lack of respect for women, which it takes to silly levels at times. That said, even though the humour is extremely stupid and quite juvenile at times, I did nonetheless find myself laughing fairly consistently throughout, which is in stark contrast to the more brutally violent moments. So yeah, tonally it isn't consistent, but in terms of entertainment value, it is. The plot is also engrossing, the cast is good, the pacing is on point, the action scenes are mostly fun, the production is solid, and being as short as it is, this really doesn't outstay its welcome. So yeah, really fun film, to be honest. I'm a big fan of the James Bond series, but yeah, even I can see that there are many tropes in that series that kind of get old hat the more you watch them, or the more you go through the series and the like. So yeah, I'm always a fan of films that kind of parody them, but they have to parody them well. And yeah, this was parody them well, whereas say the Austin Powers films, for instance, I think the first two are alright, but the third one is a little bit weak. But yeah, this film predates even the first of those films by 3 years. So yeah, this was definitely ahead of the game in that regard. So yeah, this is the disc. And as per usual, you get reversible artwork, which I prefer the new artwork, to be honest, but there it is. Again, kind of parodying the James Bond series. Also kind of looks like the Kung Fu Hustle poster, because I'm pretty sure he's holding some weapon and a lollipop at the same time. So yeah, kind of something that Stephen Chow does is that kind of thing with the artwork. And yeah, you also get this really nice slipcover, as you can see. The colours down the side here do make sense if you've seen the film, so I initially was wondering what they were referencing, because obviously the artwork is going to reference the film in general, but yeah, really curious to see what those colours were referencing, and yeah, it's kind of obvious in the film. And yeah, you get a whole host of extras on the disc as well. So it's a new 1080p HD definition transfer to Blu-ray with restoration of the original film elements. You got original Cantonese mono audio, optional English dubbed audio, as well as optional English subtitles that are newly translated for this release. You've got brand new feature-length audio commentary by Asian film expert Frank Zhang from the New York Asian Film Festival. Wong Kang-kong from Beijing with Love. New interview with the actor about his role in the film. And then you've also got an in-conversation extra on there along with him as well, which he discusses his career. Archival interview with the director, well, the co-director, Lik-Chi, and then you got the trailer, and then a limited edition collector's booklet as well. There's Stephen Chow there. There's Walter PPK, I believe, on the back. Yeah, there's even Moonraker that shows up on the TV at one point as well in this film. So, if that wasn't enough of a reference, and the fact that there's also a villain with a golden gun is also a reference, and the score itself sounds like kind of like how GoldenEye on the N64 sounded, in that it didn't have much in the way of elements to it like bass or treble or anything like that. It was very tinny, and yeah, that's what this score sounds like as well. It's immediately obvious that that's what it's trying to rip off. So yeah, in this booklet you've got the cast and the crew, then you've got Spy Games, Hong Kong, Bond, and the Comedy King From Beijing with Love by James Oliver, which has a couple of screenshots from the film. Again, this colour scheme, again, popping up. So yeah, that's a pretty in-depth write-up that is. That's several pages long. There's part of the credit sequence for the film, which as you can see again is parodying the James Bond film. Or the James Bond series even. Yeah, then you got footnotes at the back. There's the dinosaur skull that they're trying to find. Then you got viewing notes, special note, Blu-ray credits, and the like. So yeah, not the thickest of booklets by any means. It's only how many pages? Like 18, 19 pages. Yeah, long. So not massive, but still, it's got a write-up in there that I'm sure will provide more context to the film after seeing it. So yeah, that's well worth watching. And then obviously you've got the extras on the disc itself. And yeah, the really rather nice new artwork I really rather enjoy, to be honest. It's, yeah, Stephen Chow definitely looking a bit like Sean Connery in, say, in From Russia with Love. Got the same kind of hat, the same kind of suit. And yeah, it's a really, really fun film. Nothing in-depth, not overly abundant in characterization or anything like that. But still, as far as an entertaining film goes, it was really, really funny. So 4 out of 5 as far as I'm concerned. And yeah, hopefully we get to see more of these kind of films. Obviously, it's not quite in the same kind of wheelhouse as some of the Hong Kong action films that we've seen, because obviously this is going for more comedy, more parody, but it's still in that kind of same kind of remit, you know, that, you know, it's a Hong Kong action film. So happens to have a lot of spy parody elements to it as well. So yeah, more of this, quite frankly, from Eureka, because I'm really, really enjoying all of their like Hong Kong orientated films. They've not put a foot wrong so far with them, and yeah, this is another gem in that series of films, quite frankly. So yeah, nonetheless, thank you for watching. If you've seen this film before, I'd like to hear your thoughts on it. But yeah, nonetheless, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.